Automatrics M-Track recovery operation. It's Friday the 30th of September 2016. We're contacted by a plant hire company saying they'd had one of their breaker attachments stolen, and we've operated the Automatrics M-Track, put it into alarm, and it's reporting a cell site at Hockley, Essex. On further investigation, we've managed to get a GPS, which is quite unusual with these breakers, so we think it is outside. It's showing that it's at a warehouse or a building to the back of a property in quite a rural location in fields. So it looks quite an interesting location. With that in mind, we've contacted NaVCIS police officers and we've decided to go on to this location with the police in the first instance to see what we can find. We're travelling up the M3 and we should be meeting NaVCIS officers in fleet services and then heading up from there to arrive at the site around about 10 o'clock. Right, we're just arriving at fleet services where we're going to join up with NaVCIS police officers. I had an RS Turbo stolen from around this area when I used to work for Fords. So I had a black 1987 second generation Ford RS Turbo.
The Essex like the
Ford. Yeah. I was only in the pub 10 minutes, came out, it's gone.
I recently did a recovery of Focus ST taken out on finance and not returned. I found it. It had been used in a bloody bank robbery, but...
Bank robbery?
Yeah, so
I don't think those things still happened. They just happened.
They had a hard life and up to no good time.
Bank robbery.
They do the cash in transits is still very popular.
It's the old boys in it, like the Diamond Heist guys, they really are there.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm with Richard. I'm in just heading towards Chelmsford at the moment to go after that breaker that was tracking in that barn.
So there's the big static place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just need to keep going. And it's, yeah, just here on the left, where this...
Harris fencing is there.
Right, we're at the search location for the breaker. There's just a farmer's field, and there's the corrugated building that we had a GPS for on the screen. So we think it's along the side of that corrugated building. I was just checking we got an RF. Now we're going to go in with NaVCIS police through the front area. There's Nathan up in front of me. We're down the side, Nathan. Oh look, didn't take long, did it? That's the one. Look at that, fleet number 510-9089. Okay, so we're working our way back now from this find of this concrete breaker in Essex. We've left the NaVCIS officer. We've identified the fleet number. That concrete breaker, 800 kilogram breaker, has definitely been found and located. There was not much else on site. It seemed to be a builder's yard. There was some old equipment, but it seemed pretty legit. And the police officer from NaVCIS asked the questions to the owner, spoke to him on the phone, and the story being that his son asked him if he wanted this breaker after it was left at a building site a few weeks earlier. So they've actually just picked it up and taken it round. It's not been used for a while. That's the story. The police officer from NaVCIS will check any criminal records from that owner just to verify everything's in place. And our customer's going to go and pick that up on Monday when they've got the right lifting equipment to take back to their yard. So that's an £18,000 to £20,000 breaker recovered for the customer that they would have lost if they weren't using the Automatrics M-Track security tracking system. So that's another great recovery this week in September. We've had 4 recoveries this week, and Automatrics M-Track does it again. Cracking.